Hello, everyone. Welcome back to the channel. Matt with Green Bar Trading, and welcome back to another episode of the Trade Breakdown. Before I get into the screens, if you would please hit the thumbs up for the video. And if you're new, subscribe, because why wouldn't you? So here we go. You can obviously see BCTX was not the game changer for me today. But what we did do very well on this was when the trade didn't go the way that we thought it would go and break this previous high to all-time highs, that is when you better jump ship and get out really fast. And you can see here, I mean, it traded down to a low of 848. My entries on this, I'll get into that in a second. My entries were, I think, let me just take a look here. Actually, you know what we could do? Let's click show the trades. So BCTX, this one was, it was something that was on our pre-market movers list. All right. So it was a top gapper. It was, something that a lot of other traders were looking at right here. Not only that, it had an outstanding press release. Okay. Briacel receives FDA fast track approval for targeted breast cancer immunotherapy. You can't get a better press release than that. That is phenomenal. Fast track. You hit every single keyword, right on the nose. So at this point, I'm like, we might have a real nice winner at this point. When I got in over VWAP, I'm looking for that break. And what is this purple line doing? Well, this purple line, hang on one sec. Let me just take off this. We don't need that. Let's look at the 180. All right, so this is the 180-day for BCTX, a stock that I'm not very familiar with, but it has given us some very nice moves in the past. We need to be aware of this. That's why you should always look at the daily chart. Always have the daily chart up, see where your levels are, because a lot of shorts, we're going to be shorting around the 1250 area because that's previous highs. So if that can't break, you better get out. At least get out and, look for another trade. If that trade never happens, which this didn't, I mean, you see these big red bars all the way down. So this was the algo spike, and then we got into some trading here. We got a breakout, and this is where I took my profit. I took 300 shares off into the breakout. All right. That's the way you should trade momentum. When you're looking for a breakout of a level, take some off the table. You're in the profit. And then if it comes back down against you, which I sold down here for a loss, I'm still in the green because I took the profit into the breakout. Now, what was the float on this stock? We always like to look. It had the catalyst. It had the, it was on the gap scanner, and it was after 8 o'clock. So it was hitting all of our criteria. Let's see, what is it called? BCTX. Type this up into Yahoo just to double check, because Thinkorswim is not always right. Click on statistics, come down here. You got a float of 12 million shares. All right, 12 million shares. That's not bad at all. Try FinViz here just to double check. And you have 13 million here. All right, so that that's right in line with a stock that can really make a move. But like I said, if it can't get over this level, then you have to get out. And that's where today I'm so happy with a $23 gain on this, because this would have just been, I mean, that's an account killer right there. Just if you're going to hold these, just don't ever be a bag holder, please, If you're in it for, scalp trading and you're trading these, get in. If they don't go your way, get out. So some other things we trade. I traded a lot today. I traded BCTX like I showed you, small win. I traded the Russell for $520. That was an outstanding day. Finishing the day, 561 $75. $561.75 on the day. Can't beat that at all. Very solid day. So if we look here at the Russell, these are our key levels. This is always something every morning we know in the Discord where we might see that bounce up to, where we may see resistance. And this is always really good to look at. So that's what I trade off of. So if I'm looking at this on the 1 minute, this is something that you can scalp. It has a very clear higher highs, higher lows, higher highs, very clear levels. And this is probably going to go hit 2025, which happens to be, if we can look back, this was right around yesterday's high. So at this point, I would not be a buyer, of course. You're up almost 2% on the day, and we're coming into resistance. So that's not where you want to buy. You want to see support hold up, and then, you get in your long positions on pullbacks, get long. And that's just the way that I traded this today. It was a very clear pattern. And a lot of times when it's a clear pattern like that, makes it easier to trade. So that's the 520 on that, 561 total. So guys, thanks for watching. Hit the thumbs up for the video, and I'll see you back on the next one. Take care.